Oh man, I haven't heard from him yet. Have you?
No, man, I've fucking been trying to throw him up all day. I haven't heard it all from him, dude.
Well, it's not like he ever pays attention to the chat anyway.
Well, I know, but it's like fucking. You'd think he'd at least be here. We told him last night. You gotta be here. I know we were doing the fucking.
You got the camera turned on, right?
Yeah, camera's on, man.
All right,
so
that's
just
good.
fucking wait for him.
What
The fuck?
Did you, Joni? You're still here?
Dude!
Hey guys!
What the?
Merry New Miss Chris here!
What?
What the fuck
What are you doing here?
I had a drink straight for everybody, man! Let's keep this party going!
You never went home, did you?
What the fuck, dude?
You got a floor?
You just partied all night, did you?
Oh, it's so comfy back here.
All right, well,
Well, okay, I
I
mean,
mean, he's still ready to party.
we
He's
still
got the shots
Alright.
ready.
we got shit to do, so.
Ready to go, boys?
Let's get this
fucking
fucking going,
juicy,
huh?
juicy,
Let's do it.
juicy.
Alright.
Can't believe you passed out
On the fucking floor, dude.
God
Jesus Christ.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Well,
What are we doing here, Frank?
welcome to the Fishy Mushroom Year-End Booze Reviews.
Let's get juicy!
So thank you for tuning in one more time. It is now New Year's Day, and we are doing our world-famous booze reviews. Johnny, we're glad you were able to make it here after last night. Last night was...
I mean, it's easy to make it here when I don't leave.
I mean,
Those mocktail bombs were.
they were
were
some
they?
fun, yeah. They were interesting, but
Different.
as you
They
all
call
know...
them bombs for a reason.
Yeah, well, you know, at least you didn't crap your pants.
Yeah,
That we know of.
that we can smell.
Yes. Okay. So as you guys know, we drink a lot during the year. We have the little new bottle day thing that you can find on the Tiki Talkies.
New bottle day!
That thing.
That.
So we're gonna run through everything that we drank this year, and we're gonna start with Corey. Corey started this year with where was it?
We went to Ireland.
Ireland.
For the first one. Irish
Just
whiskey.
some nice, simple Irish
Yeah,
whiskey.
McConnells. I remember it being pretty smooth. It was a good one. We I stayed 4 across the board. Frank, you were 3.5 start to finish. Johnny was 4 both times.
Which is pretty impressive because I'm not typically an Irish whiskey kind of guy.
It was,
so,
it was a really light
yeah.
flavored whiskey. It didn't have a whole lot of like slap you in the face.
And I
Yeah.
think that's what I appreciated about it because, I mean, as someone who has Irish family, that's definitely the norm for some Irish whiskey because they do indeed like their whiskey. But yeah, I think that's what I appreciated about it is the nice.
It was a good bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I would definitely drink it again.
I seem to remember liking it somewhat, and I mean, it wasn't.
The top
the
looks
best.
like a manhole cover almost.
Sure does. But
I was expecting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to be hopping out of that bottle or something.
they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Would have been rad.
That would have been
It'd
interesting.
been nice if they had brought pizza.
Yeah, they brought
Of
pizza.
course
with
they
it.
bring
Fuck
pizza.
So they have to, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Any final thoughts on this, Frank?
I think it was pretty good if I remember correctly. I mean, you know, it
Yeah.
wasn't
5-year.
wasn't super high up there, but it wasn't, you know, Mallard.
I mean, 3.5 is pretty decent
Yeah,
out
it's
there,
decent.
you know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like a 4.5.
True.
So,
True.
What was what's the next one, Frank?
let's see here. I believe next was Johnny with good old U.S. of A.
All right,
America.
I remember this one. We've got Old Soldier Bourbon Whiskey, made here in Tacoma, Washington. I hadn't had it. I think, Corey, you'd had it before I brought it.
I actually bought a bottle of this for Frank.
Yeah,
few
that's
years ago.
right.
So we're watching the animals.
Yeah. I remember being very displeased with this one.
Yeah.
Corey went from a 2.5 to a 1.5. Frank stayed at a 3, and I went down from a 3 to a 2.
Yeah.
Just,
It's a harsh. Is it a bourbon or is it a whiskey?
it's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a harsh bourbon.
Yeah, and it's just,
It lingers.
Yeah, for something that aged 4 years, I was expecting it to be a lot smoother than it was. Because it's not just that it had that harsh flavor, because that's fine. You know, I almost want that from a whiskey sometimes. But
It should finish.
yeah, like especially from a bourbon, you sort of expect that from a bourbon.
Oh yeah, bourbon should be good and bitey, but I mean, it shouldn't
it shouldn't feel like you're downing gasoline or something like that, and it just had so much bite back that it was just
It did have a fossil fuel note to it.
Like I'm sorry, but like Jack Daniel's goes down smoother than that for me. So that's not so good when you're talking about a higher quality bourbon whiskey. So this one was, obviously it's going to have its fans out there, but this one was just not my cup of tea because I started liking it a lot less the more we drank it.
I definitely liked it less the more we drank it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it before, because you bought it for me. And it's not horrible. I mean, it gets the job done, but it's like there's, I mean.
Plus, it's made from here in Tacoma, man. I was hopeful for.
Well,
I had high hopes.
I think that's why I gave it an extra point. Because Tacoma don't suck.
Because it's Tacoma,
Yeah.
So, Tacoma don't suck, but I mean.
Our bourbon.
Yeah.
Well, and who knows, too? I mean, they may have different better ones, but I mean, for this specific
we have yet to visit any of these distilleries.
I mean, that's true.
True. They probably have some.
None of them call us back, so
they should. Though. They should though. But
true.
It was all right.
Yeah. Just yeah. Oh, let me get lined up there.
Oh, nobody's gonna be able to see us soon. All right.
We're above them. Yeah, we're tall enough.
I'm not.
Well, that's why you're last.
You'll get covered by the last two bottles.
I'm a little guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Little guy.
Your turn, Frank.
My turn. I got us some Norwegian gin.
I remember that stuff.
Norwegian, if you will.
Norwegian. This was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I liked this very much, and I think I've started to realize that I used to not like gin because I was drinking shitty gin.
Yeah, you were just drinking bad gin, so it tasted like toothpaste.
You get to have good gin.
Yes. I think the way we ranked it was Corey gave it a 4.5.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4.5, and Johnny gave it a 4.
Yeah.
And that was pretty consistent across the board, except for I gave it an extra point.
You bumped up,
because it was.
It's weird for a gin.
I know, usually
you're
back
not
down,
much
but
of a gin guy, yeah.
This is one of those good ones that's a higher proof, and you don't
you don't tell.
It's a higher proof.
I mean, a little bit. It's 46%, so it's a little extra kick to it.
A little higher. I was concerned about the jackalope on the front of it, but
Yeah, well,
it proved itself.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Hiram, jackalopes ain't all bad, including this one. So
Well, I think only this one.
No, this one wasn't a bad jackalope.
No, I'm saying this one's
a good jackalope.
This one's not bad.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said not all jackalopes are bad, including this one.
Oh, I meant only this one.
Oh, it's the only good jackalope?
This is the only good jackalope.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Technically, it is a dead jackalope.
That's right, man. I'm still a little hungover from last night, too, man. I didn't get to sleep in a fucking basement like you did.
Rough.
Yeah, it was fucking harsh, man.
Probably slept on a bed like a normal person, idiot.
Yeah, I know. What a dumbass. Took a shower today.
Whoa.
No vomit on me. So, but yeah, I was happy with it. Guys, do you have any final thoughts on it?
Nope.
No,
just
it is definitely a gin I recommend.
Damn good gin.
It's very good.
Had that rhubarb taste. That was the other thing.
That's what it was that you liked so much because you do be a fan of rhubarb.
This is the rhubarb one. No, actually, I'm not. Corey.
No, this isn't the rhubarb one.
It says rhubarb on the back, doesn't it?
No.
Oh.
What's that one right there?
It is.
Wow.
I read everything but that one.
But one of the slightly more emboldened words.
We do have another one that was heavy on rhubarb.
I think so. All right,
I thought you liked rhubarb.
What's next, though?
Well, I guess now this one we go south of the border, and it was Corey.
Tequila?
Canada.
I mean, a lot of these are even
Mexico.
Even the rum is south of the border too.
Okay,
so.
south of
Canada.
south of California.
South of California. There's a lot of things south of California.
Right south.
Texas.
Of California.
Directly south.
Directly
Texas.
south.
Oh, the Caribbean.
Exactly. Or Mexico.
I don't know if Mexico's part of the Caribbean.
I don't think Mexico's south.
I'm pretty sure I'm just full of shit here, Frank. Yeah, tequila.
We do enjoy our tequila as long as it's not Terramana. That's not tequila.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, Frank sat middle of the road to start to finish at a 3. Johnny was 3.5 start to finish. I started at a 4, but I went down a little to a 3.
Damn, okay.
I want to say it's okay tequila.
I mean, hey, first impressions, sometimes they hit a little harder, sometimes they don't hit hard enough. That's just the way the news goes.
I want to say this wasn't the smoothest tequila in the world.
It was not, but
Yeah, I
I
seem to
remember,
remember
yeah,
not
because
being super
it's charred cask, so I think it was done in, it had some kind of, like, whiskey tone
Like a whiskey
to it,
finish,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the tasting notes say notes of charred barrel and smoke blend for silky, so I think it almost was like a mezcal in taste.
Right.
And we weren't really getting that at first, but then we kind of started realizing it later as we drank it more, and that made you like it less.
It was okay.
But it wasn't so bad that, like, Frank and I decided to drop points off of
I mean, it
it.
smells really sweet.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does, yeah.
So there is that. I remember it was okay.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't my favorite.
I do remember us saying that if we wanted to do like a whiskey barrel tequila, we'd just go with the Hornitos Black Barrel.
Yeah, because this was also pretty spendy. This was
Was
like,
it?
Yeah, I want to say this was like 45 plus a bottle, so that might have been why I dropped.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's on.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
definitely on the upper price point.
Something we do keep forgetting to take into account a lot of the times when we initially rank these is the price point.
Because a lot of times you can get way better for cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we just go off initial tastes, which
Yeah.
all of those are all on our TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, you
Right,
want
Johnny?
the initial review.
Yeah.
Initial reviews are on our TikTok.
Yeah, the initial reviews, yeah, and you
I
can
believe
follow
we
us
call
there.
those a reaction.
Reaction.
A reaction video.
Indeed.
Yes. All right. So
What
what's
we got
next?
next?
Let's see here. We went to France.
Ooh.
Is that me?
That's
you.
definitely Johnny.
You're
And
France.
that's not France. Is that France?
I
That's
think
France.
Oh yeah, it's the orange one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
this.
the
Yeah.
orange.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
the
the
really
Grand
orange
Coroni.
cognac.
I don't know how to speak French. Caron. Frank hated this shit.
I fucking hated this.
It was
So,
really sweet.
well,
Way
no,
too
it's
sweet.
because it's cognac.
No, it
So-
was too
It
sweet
was
for
also
me.
like,
Oh, that's
this
true.
This stuff that tasted like orange slices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So this is orange cognac from France.
It is
Good God,
dessert.
the label got absolutely shredded wherever we were keeping this.
This is just a government warning.
Yeah, I thought it might have had something
No.
worthwhile on
I like
there.
there's
Just the
40%.
But yeah, 40%, and it just tasted like orange candy.
Orange candies.
Corey started at a 3 and went up to a 4.5. Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
I was probably really hammered.
You're
on that second
probably
night.
really hammered,
and also
bud.
probably really stoned. Like, oh, this is like candy.
I was a 4
It
to
really
a
is.
4. I like cognac a lot, so that and just adding a nice fruity flavor to a cognac really sold it for me. And Frank hates
it.
cognac. He doesn't like sweet alcohol, so it was ones.
All the way.
All day,
Ones
man.
all day.
Start to finish.
I
Frank did not like
was
this
not a
one.
fan of that at all,
Yeah.
man. It's like, if you like super sweet shit, then
Yeah.
cool.
So,
you know, be
for
white girl
reference,
wasted.
we have this behind the bar. We've got Jameson Orange. And, I mean, I'll drink this stuff just straight also, and these two won't. So,
It's a
mixer. It's a mixer, but, like, I like orange.
It also
but
tastes
also,
it's very similar to this.
Yeah, but also this is a cognac, so, you can just have it by itself.
Yeah.
And it's not terrible. I like it a lot, unless you're Frank and,
Yeah.
that's the joy of having 3 people.
Yes.
Is such different opinions
Good,
on
nice,
it.
nice variety.
Yeah, and I think this is why we need to get YouTube rich. So make us YouTube rich.
Dude, we could do more of these.
We
could do
just sort of
tons
need. We
these.
just need a couple more hundred of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah.
And
Tell your friends. Have your friends tell their friends and tell their friends, and then from there on,
And if we can get
we could do more of these.
consistently get 10,000 views on a video, we can make like $26,000 a month or some crap.
See?
So
and
there
then
you
we can
go.
do
That'd
this.
be good to go.
Just watch our videos on repeat all the time, forever
Leave
and
it on-
always,
leave it on
It's not
for
a-
eternity.
No, it's not a good idea.
Hypnotoad.
It's not a good idea.
How about the next
Anyway, next bottle was we went north of the border. We went to
Spain.
we went to Canada.
That's
for
also another.
3 Fingers Canadian whiskey.
How many fingers?
Oh God,
3 fingers.
3 of them.
3 up in ya.
That's probably more than the amount of points that I gave this.
Yes, it actually is. So Corey started with 3.5, but ended
Yeah.
at 4.
I like Canadian whiskey.
Johnny was 2
Yeah.
across the board. And I started at 3, but then went up to 3.5. I seem to remember liking it better
as we went on.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I like less than Irish whiskey, it's Canadian whiskey.
Well, it's
I
weird
don't
'cause
know.
you're part Canadian.
I know, and I don't know what
And
it
this
is.
is even a 12-year Canadian.
See,
like,
yeah.
that's a...
I had such high hopes. I saw the 12-year aged, and I'm like, hey, maybe this is the Canadian whiskey to do it. Maybe it'll convert me. Nope.
No.
Negativo, Deuterino. I'm just not a fan of the flavor profile of Canadian whiskeys. Don't know what it is, but just not
your thing.
Not my jam.
Not
I'll take Irish, which is hilarious to me because I'm a Scotsman, and I'll take Irish whiskey over Canadian whiskey. You know.
So it's not your cup of fries.
Not your cup of fries.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I mean, can't have everything, right?
You can't have it all.
But what you can have
What can we have?
is us going to Latvia next.
Latvia.
Latvia.
Oh, which one was that?
I think it's this one.
Is it this one? Was it vodka? Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So this is a fucking tall boy. I forgot about this.
Is this
And
Stoli Elite?
I don't even think that this one was.
Yeah, I think this
Elite?
one.
Is this Stoli or is it just called Elite? 18 Elite?
I don't remember.
Can't remember the name.
Yeah.
It might just be called Elite.
18 Elite. Yeah, I think that is it. Or maybe it is Stoli. I don't really remember,
Does
honestly.
it say the distillery on it? Like, who's it made by?
No, it just says Elite trademark, produced, bottled in
I
Latvia.
guess it's just called Elite Vodka.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's that.
Anyways, it was fantastic.
I do love
It
vodka.
was, nice, smooth, almost no, real residual flavor.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
as a
fantastic.
good vodka should be, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the less flavor I get from a vodka, the better.
As close to water as it can be. which
Yeah,
I started at 3.5, went to a 4. Johnny was 4, start to finish. Frank, he's not a vodka guy. He stayed 2 the whole time.
Yeah, Frank likes whiskey.
If
That's
it wasn't a
pretty
1,
much it.
That means Frank liked it.
That's actually pretty fair.
I mean, it was no fucking.
As far as the
Oli,
vodka
but-
goes. Yeah, I mean, there's no Oli vodka.
But I think for the price point for Oli vodka, that's what I expect, and that's why I like it so much.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is
for-
$10 more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a vodka guy, man.
I mean,
can't
was
get
this
into
a 7.5 bottle?
it. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
7.5.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just-
Well, because I remember we had 2. Didn't we have 2 instances this year where we
We
thought
had
we
one.
got?
We
Oh,
had
it was
one.
just me this year.
Yeah,
we
we
had
had
one.
one. Yeah,
Because
last
you did it
year.
last year.
Last year.
Yes, but I aborted that bottle and bought another one.
Ah.
Then it was the year before because there was the one that was that fucking banana flavored shit.
Yeah.
No, I bought it under proof. That was my.
Oh,
that
that's
was
right.
my-
Okay.
Was the
Is that where the-
limoncello.
Is that where we introduced a proof?
Yes.
A proof
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's
minimum?
where we ended up
Yeah.
with that
Okay.
rule. So, but you can go back to some of these former ones that we've done and just find it and then
Yeah, you-
put something in the comments and tell us which one it is because I'm not going
We're
through
not
these
doing
videos
that
anymore.
Yeah, we're not doing that
I'm done with doing that
until
so-
next year.
Yeah.
Until next
Yeah.
year. So, but
Where are we going next?
all right, let's see. Where is next? We are going to we're going to Sweden.
Sweden.
That was Johnny, and that's not Sweden.
That's not.
No, that's not Sweden.
Is it
There
this
you
one?
go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Sweden.
Stockholm, Sweden.
This is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pink gin.
Right.
It was rhubarb and rose petals.
That was another fantastic.
We actually
was
all
really good.
loved the crap out of this.
Yeah.
Frank was 4s across the board. Corey went from 4 to 4.5.
This stuff was fucking good.
And I was at a 4 across the board. Sweden, keep making amazing liquor.
You make good gin.
You make good
'Cause,
gin.
Good lord, this is...
That stuff was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was really good.
And I remember it had like a pink tinge
Pink
to
tinge
it,
to it,
yeah.
because of the rose petals.
And we thought it was the bottom of the bottle, like just how they.
It was dyed or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, but no,
No,
it was
it was-
just colored
it's clear-
slightly
clear
from the
glass.
rose petals.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt fine doing a pink shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we kind of have to. We've got pink T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We can do pink shots.
We're man
Yeah.
enough for pink.
Oh, of course we.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But
We,
yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
most
babies.
pink drinks are really super sweet and gross.
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
that Whitney one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
God.
this one was.
I don't.
this was
I don't
good.
trust anyone who could drink that shit.
That's what,
I don't trust anybody named Whitney.
That too.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
But-
yeah. Never trust a Whitney.
Never trust a Whitney.
Pink or otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Incredible. Fantastic.
Oh, where were we going next?
I just like gin. I'm just learning that I like gin a lot.
Really fucking
We
good.
do like gin, especially in the varieties.
Yeah, especially when we get it done right. Now, we went down under.
Oh,
Had some shrimp on the barbie.
threw another shrimp on the barbie there, mate.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
had dingoes eating babies.
Take away my baby.
Australian whiskey.
Some Australia cunt.
Yeah.
Alright.
This was, the entire time we pretty much landed the entire way. Like we
Just
didn't
about, we're
waver,
pretty
man.
much within like a half point from start to finish.
Well, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, we all stayed at the same level. I started at 3.5, ended at 3.5.
Oh, I thought you were just saying in general.
No.
Gotcha.
Corey and Johnny, both of you guys, 4.5 across the board.
That was some fantastic
And I
whiskey.
think that the reason that I didn't like this one, if I remember, it was in some kind of like
It
red
is
wine.
red
cask.
wine barrels.
That's
yeah.
why I didn't want
Single
to.
malt.
I
Yeah.
hate red wine.
I'm not a fan of wine either, but what I love is when things I don't normally like are mixed with a thing that I do like, because then it gives me a slight better appreciation for the thing that I don't like.
I was extra excited when he showed up with that bottle, because I've been wanting to try that whiskey for quite some time.
Oh yeah,
And then he brought
no,
it
it
and
was
like, yes.
fucking fantastic.
Saved you
yeah.
the money.
Single malt Australian whiskey, elementally matured for 2 years in red wine barrels. So it's not like they're just giving a quick kiss and a hug. 2 years in those red wine barrels to really get that flavor. And oh man,
Delicious. Fantastic whiskey.
I want more of it because I've
Do you remember what the price point of that one was? I know it's not cheap.
I want to say it was like between 65 and 70 after
Yeah,
tax.
I want to say 60.
Tell you what, whoever's editing this video, just go ahead and look it up and put the price right here.
Yeah, he's not doing that.
I'm
I
not
know.
doing that.
Yeah, Frank's not doing that.
I'm not doing
I was
that.
hoping he'd forget that
I'm
he's
not
the one
gonna
who
put it
edits
here.
these for a minute.
I'm not going to put it here.
He's not going to put it right here.
I'm not going to put it there.
No. It's not going to be in a cool color or
Speaking
a
of
crazy
putting it
font.
there, where's the next
Speaking
where
of putting it there.
Where's the next where we went?
Well, let's see here. Where do we go next?
My
I'm the drunk one.
we went to one of our favorite countries, Japan.
we
Nippon desu.
Dude, Japan is always good, and this
And
stuff,
well, except when we get
oh.
their whiskey.
Whiskeys.
Yeah.
well, and their vodka's good too.
Vodka's.
Well, yeah, but
Their
no,
rum.
The rum.
it was the rum that we had that was horrible.
Japanese
Okay,
I like
yeah.
their sushi.
Honestly, you weren't a big fan of this one, Frank. We had a Japanese whiskey, small batch, FUYU.
I do
FUYU.
remember enjoying this. Yes, it was rum. I can never remember if it's whiskey or rum. But I also
Frank started at 2.5 and dropped to a 2 with this
Oof.
one. I started at 3, went to a 4. Johnny stayed 3.5 across the board.
yeah,
It's
decent.
It's
I
good
mean,
whiskey.
yeah.
I don't know why Frank didn't like it.
You know
Doesn't
what?
make any sense to
There
me.
had to have been something with it that I didn't like.
Yeah,
And
it's a very, very. I was gonna say uninformative label, and then I found the floral notes. Palate, generous oak and cooked fruit finish with a hint of smokiness.
Maybe it was the fruitiness.
Yeah, it was probably the
I don't know if it
fruity
was the fruit or the
smokiness.
smoke. One of those two.
It's
Not
probably the
same.
smoke. I don't think you
I
like
don't like-
smoky
I don't like
whiskeys.
smoked
I think
fruit.
you're more open to
Yeah, 'cause you're not a
the
Scotch person.
No,
Yeah.
no, not a super Scotch person, but
yeah. So
Yeah.
you're more open to like a different flavor profile more so than the smokiness of
Yeah.
whiskey.
yeah.
But that didn't stop me and Corey from liking
Oh
it.
man, I will definitely drink that again.
I mean, I
Yeah.
still drank the fuck out of it. I'm not
if
gonna
you
lie.
got
Oh,
Japanese,
well, yeah.
If you got Japanese whiskey, I'm drinking it. That's
Well,
not
and that's like what Corey said earlier. If you're putting a 2 on a thing that you wouldn't normally like, then let's be real, you kind of liked it, you know?
yeah.
I liked it better than others. We could put it that
It's
way.
definitely not the worst one you've had.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not the worst thing that's ever been in my
It's
mouth.
no PBR whiskey.
Ugh.
Ugh. It's no Mallard.
No.
Which would we rather drink, Mallard or PBR whiskey?
Mallard.
Ooh.
Mallard never made me vomit in my mouth.
True. Well, neither one of them made me vomit, but
I kind of have to go with Mallard too.
Like Mallard.
Just because Mallard is at least fun because of how terrible it is.
I've
Yeah,
drank Mallard
because
more times
it's-
than I've drank it, and it's never made me spit up.
I mean, yeah,
I
but
know what I'm going to anticipate. Like, I
Mal-
know it's a horrible flavor, but it's still a
yeah,
smooth, horrible flavor.
Yeah, PBR whiskey is just
bad.
pure unadulterated
Oh, it's-
crap,
it's-
and then
It's rough.
the
It's like if you woke up in prison with something down your throat and you didn't expect to be there.
Prison wine. He's talking about prison wine. Straight out the toilet.
Dipped in hot sauce.
There we go.
And someone's underwear.
Oh. No, that's how they filter it.
That's
Yeah.
Chewing on the filter. Yeah.
All right, what do we got next?
Where are we going next, Frank?
Next we
Please
are
don't tell
going-
me prison.
We are going to Johnny's favorite place, Scotland.
I was gonna say we already went to Japan. No.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the bottles
Yeah.
that you get
So
Scotland
I
every year.
finally got the right kind of scotch after fucking it up for 2 years
2
straight.
years straight. Yeah, third
Because first time I got an Islay,
year.
and then the second time I got the other one that I'm not supposed to
You got
get.
a lowland.
I got a Lowland, and then Corey was like, "Fucking Highland! Stop buying Scotch if you're not buying a Highland." So I got a Highland. I got a. I don't know how to pronounce anything in Scottish. I'm the worst Scotsman on the
It's a
planet.
total wine brand.
But yeah, but it's a Highland Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. It's, I believe, they're marked, and we still didn't like it because it's a cheap bottle of
It's a
Scotch
cheap
whiskey.
bottle of
So
It was better than the other shit.
I have at least learned that even when it is the correct type of Scotch whiskey, that you still want to buy an expensive bottle of it for the quality that is to be expected from a Highland Scotch. So I loved it at first, as
Yeah,
I
you were
did
all
the
about it,
Islay,
man.
as I did the Highland, or the Lowland. I loved both of those at first, and then I fell off hard. I started at a 4 and went down to a 2.5. At first, I think the pride of finally.
I got a good
Yeah.
bottle.
I finally got the
I got a
right
good
kind.
bottle.
I remembered to buy the right kind. Corey started at a 3 and went down to a 2, and Frank was 2s across the board.
Yeah.
So I've learned my lesson across the board with Scotch to spend on quality Scotch, because the cheap shit and this is as someone who still has not yet had a pricey bottle of Scotch.
I need to get one.
Spend on the bottle of Scotch because
We've had some hard luck.
have I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Special occasions.
I
pulled it
oh,
out.
that's right.
Yeah, the good
we
stuff.
did it. Yeah, we did it once when we got back from
We got
tour.
back from tour.
That's right. So, as someone who has had expensive Scotch once or twice at most, it's all in the you get what you pay for extremely hard with Scotch. If you're spending less than
Really?
probably $70 on a bottle of Scotch,
You can get some decent ones for 40 and 50, but if you want good,
because that's what I spent on this. This one was like, it was slightly above our
About
price
40,
point.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about 40,
So that's why I'm like 70. You know, because you get what you pay for with Scotch. It is not like most others where you can find a diamond in the rough of a $35 bottle being one of the best bottles you've ever had. Not with Scotch.
Scotch is like cognac.
Yeah.
You gotta spend money.
Which is crazy because the orange cognac was dirt cheap and we loved it.
Just 'cause it was a flavored cognac.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Where are we going next, Frank?
Well, next I believe we're going to the world of pasta.
Ah,
The world
yes.
of pasta?
Italy.
The land of pasta?
Indonesia.
World of pasta.
Oh.
We went to Italy.
I thought it was Indonesia.
Anyways,
What
Frank,
the fuck, dude?
What?
Pasta. Italy.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Indonesia.
I love fucking pasta. And you know what?
You shouldn't fuck it. You should probably just eat it instead.
What I do on my own time is my business, sir.
Then stop bringing it to fishy practice.
Well, you keep asking.
oh, the
Anyway,
dry gin. Yeah, this is the rough stuff.
the
I remember
Italian gin.
This. Yeah.
This bottle, it's just so
It's
square.
Girthy.
I mean, it's heavy. This
Yeah.
is the heaviest bottle
Reminds
in
me
the
of like
lineup.
an aftershock bottle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Or like
I mean,
your
feel-
grandfather's
I know,
cologne.
Yeah.
It's, right, yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Oversized
and-
cologne.
That you
bottle.
buy at
And
fucking
look-
Costco.
Well,
Yeah.
and looking at it from the side, it almost looks like a bottle of cologne
Yeah.
because it's got that little art sticker on the side.
Yeah.
But good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Italia.
think, let's see here. Where did we go with this? So I started at a 3.5 and ended with 4. Corey started at a 4, but then dropped down to a 2.5.
He
Yeah.
fell
And then-
off like me and that Scotch.
Just like falling off a fucking bike, and then Johnny started at 4 and went down to a 3.5. So
Yeah.
you know, I thought it was pretty good, and
I think we established the price point when when I went down to the 3.5. It was like
That's right. I want to say
Yeah.
it was a pretty spendy bottle,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's not very smooth. Like,
Yeah.
this is one of those gins that like, you should probably make a gin and tonic with.
I'm
Fair.
not going to disagree, man. I mean,
That's,
it's
that was my feelings
Yeah.
on it anyway.
really open up that gin a little bit with that tonic water
And
and
give it a
let
little bit out.
it. Yeah.
It was just such a sharp.
yeah. I do remember
like,
it being
was
real fucking
heavy
sharp.
on the alcohol.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I'm learning that I just really like gin and I really like vodka. So like, the sharpness is not something to really turn me off from a gin or a vodka
yeah.
like it would with a whiskey.
I'm glad you said sharpness and not sharpness,
Yeah.
because we don't want
sharp.
we don't
in our
want
mouths.
sharpness in your mouth. So, but
Yeah. I think you were the only one worried about me saying sharpness there, Frank.
well, I'm concerned about you with
It's
as
actually-
much as you drank
it's
last
actually-
night and how fucked up you were when
Yeah.
you got down here.
I know.
It's actually name of-
This is our 15th take.
It's actually the name of the hero from my parody fan fiction of the Hunger Games that
The
I'm writing
Sharpness?
is Sharpness Everclear.
Sharpness Everclear.
Yeah.
I have
Alright.
no idea what the reference is to that.
It's a Katniss
That's
Everdeen.
because you don't read books. It's fine.
I don't
Or
either.
watch
I know
movies.
because from the movie. I've never actually seen a Hunger Games movie. So
Frank hasn't watched a movie since 1986.
writing a Hunger Games fan fiction as someone who has never seen the movies or read the books. So Sharpness Everclear.
Okay.
Long lost twin brother to Katniss.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we took that little fucking detour.
Glad we went around there.
But speaking
Yeah,
of
so-
detours,
The greatness
Uh,
of doing these in one take.
Yeah. Well, Johnny grabs me another beer.
Where did we go?
Where do we go next?
oh, we went to India.
India. Oh yeah. So they're always a hit and miss.
Yes.
Solid hit and miss. Last year, I believe, was a pretty good hit.
I believe so.
This year was not a good hit.
No?
This year we'll definitely call a fucking miss.
Ooh, that's right. You bought this year's stinker.
I did not even read the label on this.
Yeah.
We drank it, and I'm like, God, this is just unbelievably
You are having
peaty
fucking
and
problems.
smoky.
I
Slap
said
your
so.
face in the mouth with
There you
just
go.
fucking peat and nastiness. Then you read the label and it tells you it's very heavily peated, and it's
Yeah.
you might as well
The-
just be sucking on some seaweed off of lowland Scotch leftovers.
Yeah. I remember,
started-
I'm like, man, gets mad at me for buying Lowland and Islay Scotch.
And what do
and
I
then
do?
goes and buys
This.
some peaty-ass
CDS whiskey.
Indian whiskey.
Yeah.
It's like licking a camel's nutsack.
Okay.
Just,
That's a bit
it's-
different of an explanation than I had.
Yeah, but is it any less accurate?
I mean, I don't know what a camel's nutsack
I've
tastes
never
like, but I can
tasted
imagine
one, so-
sucking on seaweed after an Islay.
Frank, I
snack
imagine
is
you've had Rocky Mountain oysters before, haven't you?
No.
Oh, I feel like
from
you've told me
the
this.
East Coast.
Anyways, all of our fucking scores started out of 1 and ended at a 1.
This bottle
This bottle
garbage.
was bad.
It's not
miserable
right.
from start to finish. I can definitely tolerate some peatiness. It's not the worst thing on the planet if it's
no.
if it's done right.
Pretty much, unless you're a hardcore Islay drinker,
Oh my god.
you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, if you like the taste of just
Band-Aids?
sandy, beach sand water, salt lick, fucking mud bath flavor profile, don't do that. Just avoid, run,
It's
please,
rough.
hide. It's ugh.
It was rough.
It was pretty fucking gross.
We did not have a good time with that one.
No.
No, we did not,
Well,
obviously.
from there we moved on. to
We
better-
did.
But I really
to
felt
better.
good that this year I did not have the stinker, the total fucking
No, you did
shutout.
not have
You
the
didn't have-
fucking worst
you didn't
bottle
have
this
the
year.
shit
I
out.
think-
I'm getting better at
I
this.
do believe I get that reward this year.
Yes.
You absolutely
you
do.
for sure
When
I
you
am
get
not-
ones across the board, especially that late into the game, because I remember you brought the Indian whiskey and I was excited. I'm like, oh shit, didn't know they'd make whiskey in India.
Yeah?
Well, we did that Tiger whiskey last year.
Did we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that one was
That was
pretty
good.
decent.
That was
That
pretty
one,
good.
okay.
That one did pretty fucking good.
Watch last year's
Yeah,
booze review to
but
find out
still,
about that one.
yeah, just absolute fucking
Just
dumpster,
not good.
dumpster bottle.
Just garbage.
And
It
it's
wasn't
got all
cheap
these
either.
stickers on here, like it got awards and shit. Because it got awards and shit.
Gold,
But, like,
silver.
Yeah.
But it,
International Spirits Challenge, silver. World Spirits Competition, silver. So, hey,
It's also 86
Singapore,
proof,
you don't know what good whiskey is. New York, you got silver in New York. Fuck you. Just fucking no.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Bad.
2020 New York International Spirits Competition silver winner and New York International Spirits Competition India Distillery of the Year. Well, we don't know what else you make, so we'll go ahead and, not going to judge you on the gold
they may
one,
not
but,
have gotten it for
maybe
this
but
shit.
this
else
bottle
that
getting
doesn't
a
suck.
silver, ugh.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Ugh.
true. I think that's false
Ugh.
advertising.
That's low,
Hard
that's
pat.
low
Ugh.
standards right there.
If.
Yeah.
Where are we going next?
Well, I believe after that we went to
I want to forget this bottle again as quick as possible.
Poland.
Poland.
How much time do we spend in Poland?
We spent a lot of time in
A
Poland.
long time. Why did we spend a long time in Poland?
Yeah, so, where does vodka really originate from? Originates from Russia. So you think, oh hey, next door neighbors over in Poland, fellow Slavic country, you'd think that they'd be able to make some pretty solid vodka. We like to take our time and torture ourselves with bottles that don't taste good because we don't like to drink them.
Yeah, but what size do we normally get them in, Johnny?
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
I did.
somebody-
I did flub up. So usually we get 2 small bottles. I accidentally got a full liter instead of a 750.
Yeah.
But thankfully, due to money conversions and doing some math, it still meets the price point.
It doesn't. But
Okay,
because we didn't
but-
want to change anything and we were running out of countries, we
That's
decided to let this
fair.
little slip up slide.
So I barely squeaked out by not getting the worst bottle, but we did have 2 stinkers in a row.
Fuck, did you try?
Yeah, you really fucking tried, pal.
Frank started at a 1.5, down to a 1. Corey started at a 2.5, down to a 1. And I started at a 2.5, down to a 1.5.
It's cheap vodka.
And I think what just started happening is because I'd accidentally bought an extra 25% of bottle on accident, we just got sick of fucking drinking it because it just was not that great.
not good vodka.
So just
It was garbage.
do yourself a favor and whatever cheap vodka that you like, we like Oli vodka. Just get that instead.
Get Oli,
You're gonna have a better time with whatever cheaper vodka that you like
Don't get Belvedere.
than you will with this,
Just get
because
Oli.
that was not a pleasant time.
Well, I think that you also were like all fucking excited because ooh, it's organic. I'm gonna be all cool
Well,
and
I was
stuff. But
being,
yeah,
I was
No.
making
It was
jokes
just- yeah.
about
but
that.
no,
Yeah.
you bought a fucking
'Cause
liter.
I don't
You
give
bought
a
a
shit.
liter of vodka.
I would
A
rather had a
liter.
liter of cola.
The fuck's a liter of cola? Is that French?
No, it's Polish.
Liter is French. Give me some fucking soda.
Where do we
Yeah,
go
let's
next,
go.
Frank?
Next.
As you steal bits.
We went to my home country.
Quote material, Pennsylvania.
No, that's not a country. We went to Germany.
Oh, yeah.
We went
Octoon motherfuckers.
Achtung. We went and had some Monkey 47 dry gin. This stuff, for some reason, we did not write down what we originally started at, but you can see them all in the booze reviews. But we ended
Frank
up...
dropped the ball on that one. I
Yeah,
bet.
I kind of
Somebody
did.
forgot to write it
Somebody
down.
forgot to run down because it was so fucking good.
We had a good finish.
We had a good finish. We
Yeah.
ended at 4 for myself. Corey ended at 4, and Johnny ended at 3.5.
Yeah?
It was a very good gin. I was very
You
happy
just
with it.
fucking like gin.
Dude, gins always score high. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's because it's good gin. It's not fucking.
But have
shit
we
gin.
had like a bad gin yet? We've had bad whiskey.
We've had bad whiskeys.
bad rum.
real bad?
We've
rum.
had
Bad
fucking
vodka.
Yeah,
I don't think we've had a bad gin
I
yet.
don't think we have either.
I
But
can't-
you know what? I think people should go through the past couple of years of these booze reviews and go ahead and say in the
If
comments
you
if
can
we
find
have.
some and tag us in
Yeah.
it.
Hey,
And-
PBR, we dare you to make a gin. Prove
Please
us
don't.
wrong.
Yeah,
Please don't.
yeah, PBR make a gin.
Please
We'll
don't.
drink it and fucking spit it up all over my floor.
Because you know one of our favorite gins on the planet.
Oh, made by our favorite brewery in the world.
Hey, Rainier.
As you can tell by the bottles being almost
Sponsor us.
empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably like the dozenth bottle of the fucking
We
year of
buy
this
a
shit.
lot of
I mean,
these.
it's just so fucking good.
Well, that's why it's a mainstay on the wheel.
Yeah.
Of
liquor.
Liquor.
Yeah, but this was really good. I was really happy about it, and I like the little metal around the cork. It was.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, a little metal ring.
Fancy cork there, you know? They put a little extra.
Little-
They go a little extra with
It
it.
Little
still
personality.
smells good.
Oh.
It smells like Christmas morning, which we
I
just
wish
passed.
Christmas morning
That's
smelled like
yes.
that.
Oh, this was very good, and it was 47%.
Yeah.
That's another one of
It
those.
hit hard but
Kicks you in
didn't
the
burn.
teeth.
You don't,
Yeah.
you don't notice that it's extra high proof, and
Yeah.
then you're drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally out of nowhere, like oh,
Good times.
and there we go, and that is the end of that. But yeah, I liked it. I think it was good, and I think we need to get more of it.
Yep.
So next place on the list.
Next place on the
I'm
list.
pretty sure we're down to the last three,
We're on
aren't
the
we?
last three,
We're
so,
getting
uh,
pretty
Alright,
close.
So
Corey.
last for Corey.
Oh, Venezuela.
Venezuela.
So we ran out of gins and stuff, so we switched to rum because that was literally all that was left.
Pretty much the
you,
only thing
you
left.
ran out of gin.
True.
I ran out.
And whiskey.
And whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey's been gone for quite a few bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the last whiskey we had? It was the food.
Scotland.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, wait, no,
No.
India.
It was
Oh,
the
India.
India.
Oh.
I think
yeah.
India just
So
turned
the
us off.
last good whiskey we had was quite a while ago.
Was
Uh,
Yeah, because it would have been the FUYU, yeah.
Hey, we all stayed the same across the board this time.
Yeah.
Frank was 3.5,
Yep.
same as myself, and Johnny set it a 4. So
Yeah,
he's a
the
little more
Diplomatico,
of a
it was
rum guy.
very good. Well,
Yeah.
see, and I don't usually like
This was-
rum.
This was that special flavored one.
Yeah,
this was like the higher end one.
What was the flavor on that one?
it says aromas of orange peel, toffee, and liquor.
There's
It
the
was
toffee,
the
yeah.
toffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's like
toffee.
drinking a fucking Heath bar.
Yo,
Oh,
that's right.
It was.
That shit was fucking
It was
good.
It was
fantastic.
very good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not a rum fan.
Oh, I
Honestly,
hate rum,
I've had
yeah.
so few rums that I enjoy. It's probably like a 20% of the time I'll like the rum that I drink. And yeah, just
That was a
absolutely
solid rum.
fantastic bottle. It just, oh my god. I don't remember the price point on it or anything about it,
I want
but
to say it was pretty,
pretty,
38.40.
yeah, pretty
Like, it was
close. on
right around
board,
to our
but-
minimum because I didn't go crazy with
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, absolutely, just a nice candy taste in rum. Just
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. If I was a pirate, watch out,
That's one of the ones I would
Venezuela, because that's the rum I want.
I think it was the toffee flavor that
Yeah.
made me,
Yeah.
because I hate rum a lot.
drink. When it tastes like candy.
But
Yeah,
Fuck.
when it tastes like Heath or Score bars,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
good. But yeah.
yeah.
And then so
All right, next place, Johnny.
Next, I don't.
it's written on the sticky note.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Dominican Republic, and I
Uh-huh.
got this one because it had a cool ass pirate ship on the back that's obstructed by the stupid ass Surgeon General fucking dumbass warning sticker. But like we get it. Booze is bad.
We
for
know,
you.
we're drinking liquor.
We know.
We
It's fine.
live in a stupid country where stupid people need this sort of stuff on bottles so that they don't sue you. I get
Well,
it.
I mean,
but
people
like,
also need on the fucking Tide Pods. Don't
but it's
eat.
also one of the
Exactly.
cheap, stupid fucking paper labels, so
Yeah.
you need like goo off to be able to. You know what? This bottle gets a 0 because of. No, I'm kidding.
The
But
bottle's
no.
beautiful, but the
No.
government takes
Yeah.
off points because they
Exactly.
ruined it.
But this was a fantastic rum. Not quite on par with the Venezuelan, but it was damn close. Frank started at 2.5, went up to a 3. Corey was at a 4, and I started at a 3.5 and went up to a 4. So I guess it's actually
Okay,
pretty well even.
Yeah,
now that I'm looking
Frank
at
didn't like it as much, but we were right on board.
Yeah. No, it's just it
was a
doesn't
good
have any explanation. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah. Sugar cane aged in oak barrels, American oak barrels.
That's
so
right,
it
this
had a
one
little
had
bit
a
of like,
whiskey finish.
yeah, a little bit of that whiskey aftertaste to it.
We still had that rum sweetness.
Oh yeah, yeah. So just
But it was
hey,
good.
if you mix rum and whiskey and you do it well, it's just oh man.
That's where it's done well.
Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of that, a whole lot of that rum sweetness to it.
It's like a
Oh, yeah.
it's like a caramel
Oh,
whiskey.
there it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely smelling like caramel. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just when rum tastes like candy, man.
When
It's
rum tastes
just
like candy,
make
it's good
make
rum.
your rum taste like candy just all the time.
Yeah.
And now,
Our last stop.
this is
Final stop.
This is one of my favorite bottles, just because of the topper for it. We thought it'd be a cork.
And it was so different.
It's true. We went to.
Did we not put down our final scores for that one?
It's
We-
because
none
we
of us
stayed
changed.
across.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We stayed
And
across.
you
Because
just
I-
got lazy
you
and
didn't
didn't
write it
write
I
it
got
down.
lazy.
Got
I
it.
just got
Okay.
lazy. But we went to as I called it the Netherlands, but it was actually Holland, which is part of the Netherlands.
True.
For
That
some
is accurate.
dry gin. This stuff, fucking, I really like this.
And it's the most
Yeah.
unique gin that we've had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of being-
absolutely.
it's not heavy on your juniper and your pine that you normally get. It was a much more like citrusy, fruity gin.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was a nice blend.
It was really good. A very different gin, but fuck, it was delicious.
Yeah, and Johnny, if you want to explain
Oh
your
yeah,
favorite part.
absolutely. So you see the top of the bottle here. You see this and you're like, oh man, that's so fancy. That's a really cool cork. Ha! Not a cork. But this thing does weigh like 4 pounds, and you could definitely bash somebody's skull in with
It was
it.
a solid
And
gear
it's
shifter.
just, oh man, it's just like, I mean, that's just,
That's gonna hurt.
yeah.
yeah.
It
Hits you with that. Put it on the end of a staff.
It attributes to probably half of the bottle's weight when you take it on or off. I mean, it's just beefy as fuck. And I mean, I was gonna give it 4 points regardless, just for that. So I mean, you know,
Yeah, like
it's just such a rad top. It's just solid as fuck, and nothing's like glued on here. It's just a really it's probably half of the cost of the bottle, honestly.
yeah, start to end, we were all fours across the board on it.
It was
Yeah.
very,
It
very
was
good
A
gin.
very
fucking
great
good.
way to end out the year
Yeah.
with a solid run of that 3 or 4 in a row there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Especially-
we had a pretty good tour around
We
the
brought
world
it
this year.
Yeah.
We brought it back with that coming back from that Indian whiskey and
Yeah.
Yeah.
that Polish vodka.
India and Poland were the only bad bottles this year, I think.
Just about, yeah.
Everything else was pretty good. I mean,
Except for Frank not liking the cognac
well,
and
the Tacoma whiskey.
yeah,
wasn't the
Old
greatest,
Soldier
but
was
other than
just
that,
it was a bit of a stinker compared, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
compared to the others.
yeah.
It's like I'd rather spend half as much on some Jack Daniels.
Well, hey, next year we get to spend the entire year in America.
That's right. That's right. We're
Oh,
gonna
that's
go-
right.
We're gonna go
We're
across
touring
the
the
states.
We're doing as many of the 50 states as we can.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
It's gonna be fun.
Go ahead and comment and guess how many states we'll get there next year.
Yeah, person that's the closest gets to buy us booze.
Yeah, you get to buy us a bottle.
Yeah.
You win.
Bring it over. Hang out with us. We'll drink it with you.
Yep.
Not in the same night. We've made that mistake before.
Tell you what, we'll do it like we'll do it like a fantasy bracket almost. If you can guess what 24 to 26 states that we'll actually get to next year,
Yeah, like a
win a prize.
It'll be a high five from Johnny.
fill out your brackets.
I'll buy. I'll buy whoever gets all 24 to 26 correct a T-shirt, Fishy Mushroom T-shirt.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Look at you spending money
Big
you don't have.
spender.
yeah. Whole. What do we charge for those? Like 30 bucks, 25 bucks.
20, 30 bucks.
Well, I don't know. Come out to a show and find out.
Do we have any shows coming up?
Well, not at this point.
No,
we don't.
No, we played last night.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's why you
We're
pass
playing
out.
February sometime in the valley, right? At the valley?
Probably.
Maybe.
I have to remember. But you know what is coming next year?
This year.
It's
This year.
Today's the first.
Come on, bud.
You know what is coming in the year of 2024 is Fishy Fest.
Fuck
yeah.
Is coming back, and it's still gonna be dope as fuck. We've got a whole lot of thrashy goodness this year.
Yeah.
We went balls to the
Today's
wall
very-
with
yeah,
thrash.
This
We
year
got
is
some.
gonna be very
We got some
trashy.
stuff changing up
So-
too. You know, we're gonna be announcing this, so
Yeah.
you got to keep an eye.
Flyers
out.
in the work. I mean, hell, why not announce some of the bands right now?
Well, I mean, you know.
Well, we have the official announcement coming here in a few hours.
Yeah, so, you know, people who actually watch the video get a nice little treat and get a little sneak peek of who's on the bill.
Well, we could also talk about how pre-order tickets.
Yeah.
Those are drink tickets.
Yeah.
If you pre-order a ticket,
Well, I mean, we should probably
That's
talk
a
to
great
the venue about that
well, we
first.
already worked it out.
Did we?
Yeah.
It's all taken
Oh.
care of.
I didn't realize we'd already worked it out. You guys don't
Yeah.
talk to me about the business side
No,
of
we
shit.
we do. You
Yeah.
just don't fucking
You don't
listen,
pay-
and
Oh,
you're
okay.
passed the fuck out behind Corey's bar.
Well, when it's comfy back here.
When you ignore us, that doesn't mean we're not telling you.
Whatever, man. Yeah. So
Yeah,
if you pre-order your ticket from us, you also get a free beer.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Your pre-order ticket counts as a drink ticket.
There
Yes.
you go. So
something new.
enjoy that.
That's your snippet of information.
Yeah, there you go.
The upcoming Fishy Fest.
There you go. Pre-order your ticket. Not only do you save $5 on the ticket, you save $5 on a beer.
They're all the
No,
same.
you got
They're all
that
the same
backwards,
prices here.
What?
Pre-orders get
tickets.
pre-orders get the free beer.
Yeah.
Door doesn't.
Door doesn't get a free beer.
When did we establish this bullshit?
Like
Last year.
Last year, and then we've brought it up many times talking about Fishy Fest.
Okay, we'll
this
just
year.
cut that part out then.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I can't
you
do
can.
that.
Because now I look like I'm lying to the people and making.
No,
You're not
you look like
lying,
you're not
you're
paying attention
misinformed.
when we talk about things, which is normal.
Yeah. I mean, you're just the drummer that writes the lyrics.
Go
What
back
else do we need you for?
and watch the
Okay.
the Mountain Dew video.
So,
it was
yeah.
all explained.
The
Okay.
Mountain Dew will explain everything.
It's all explained in the
along
Mountain
with,
Dew video.
along with the Arizona iced tea videos
Yeah, it's all
that are on
explained.
TikTok.
Yeah, they're on TikTok right
No,
now
they're not.
as we speak.
No, they're not.
They are there.
They
They better fucking be there.
So there you go. The pre-order ticket, you save $5 because
You
you
don't-
get a $5. Yes, you save
You do
$5
save $5
because
you
you get the free beer.
You do get a
You
free
didn't let
beer.
me finish my sentence.
Because you're being
You don't-
weird about it.
Oh my god.
Thank God it's not me being
Jesus
weird this
fucking
time.
Christ. We're gonna have a raffle again, so don't forget to bring some money for the raffle.
A Q&A.
Yeah.
Tickets, Q&A.
Q&A, live
We got-
Q&A.
Got a
your
couple of
questions.
bands coming from out of town.
Yeah, a
We got
couple
two
out of town
bands this
bands
year.
from when we were on tour last year, so
Very
that'll be
excited.
cool.
I think we're teasing too much.
Yeah, I think we need to stop.
Yeah.
I think, it's about that time where we call it.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't tell them who the headliners are?
No.
No,
They
no,
can
no,
wait.
no, no,
I can't give them one of them?
Nope, they gotta wait.
No, they gotta wait.
They gotta wait.
But they've already waited through this whole video.
But like in an hour, we're announcing the video or announcing the festival.
Yeah, so they just get...
They've
if
already
somebody
got,
is
they've
willing
already got
to
their
sit-
sneak peek.
No, see, so if the announcement comes out on Facebook an hour after we upload this video is gonna be like an hour long. So they're
Yeah.
just gonna find out at the same fucking time anyway.
But no, it's
actually, they're gonna
tomorrow.
find out like 15 minutes later.
Oh my god. So then fuck you for closing the show.
Ah!
Fuck
I can't wait to beep that out.
you. You bitch.
And then-
You fucking whore.
That's what you get
I
for
hate
sitting
it.
on Lori's fucking floor. Dick.
Are we done?
We're done, dude.
We're done.
All right.
And here's all the booze we drank. It was cool.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
gonna have all the names in the description.
Gotta do it again
Everything will
next
be
year.
in there. Fuck it. If
Yeah.
if you want more initial reactions, watch our TikTok. Otherwise, we'll see you at Fishy Fest. Keep it juicy. We love you.
Juicy.
Can't believe you guys didn't wear your sweaters today. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday, Joe.
Well, we be fishy mushroom and we love to keep it juicy. We love to play and drink and yell and we love to keep it juicy. Bring us a shot, a pint of Rainier, cause we love to keep it juicy. If you think you're one of us, then sing, we love to keep it juicy. And if the booze ever stops a-flowing, we can't keep getting juicy. So keep on coming and keep on drinking, so we can always keep it juicy.
15 minutes later.
Oh my god. So then fucking Command and Coven are closing the show. Fuck
Ah!
you.